All right, let's get into part 7. Let's pull out a roll. All right. Let's see if I can't pop this one open without too much trouble here. Really, as it starts to rip. Oh, the tape off my phalanges. All right. I think it's open. Keeps folding back on me. Come on. Here we go. Okay. We have some shiny. That's a 72. This one here, 77. All right, and the rest should be wheats. All right, looks like more 50s. Come on, where's the older stuff? All right, let's get into it. If I come across something, I will bring you in. All right, up next is that red 72. So I figured we could look at it together. And it doesn't look like it's going to have any doubling. And it does not. Check the reverse. Nice looking coin though. Okay. Be right back. All right, first up in the hunt, we have a 1940 with a nice lamination peel right through the jawline of Lincoln. Comes out to the rim a little bit. Let's check the reverse, see if there's anything funky going on. I don't see anything. Let's get into it. Be right back. All right, we're about a third of the way through the roll. I do have a 1953 Denver with an RPM here to here. I'm not sure I'll be able to figure out which one it is, but I'll try. There's a little die chip inside the R there, the bottom of the R. Trying to see if there's anything else that I can notate here. Don't see much else. Let's see on the reverse. Sorry if you can hear my spaceship running in the background, but gotta do laundry. All right. I think that's damage on the end, but maybe a little die crack on the T. All right, so RPM 1953 Denver. If I can figure out which one it is, I'll put some information right down here below it. Let's keep this hunt going. Next up, for show and tell, while the time machine in the background is still running, we have a 1937D with a nice little lamination error on the reverse coming through the right wheat. So not too shabby. It's going to go with the regulars. Let's keep it going. I'll bring you back if I come across something else. All right, we're at the fourth coin from the end of roll 1. We have a 1936 in decent condition until you get up to the top here. It's got a nice gouge in it, of course. And if we flip her over, this is like the best of DDR. Look at how thick that E is. The P, the L. Look at all of E pluribus. Look at unum, how thick that is. The top of the E. America is thicker. The wheat ears or stems are thicker. But, of course, we've got a damaged penny. I mean, from 36, it's bound to be the case, but still, we have a nice DDR. But unfortunately, that's going to go in the regular pile. All right, let's keep her going. All right, let's pick our next roll for part 7 here. No good place for me to tear this one open. Here we go, I think. Here we are. All right. Okay. Got some free hair with that one. And maybe some oldies. I see a 1919. All right. Let's get into it. Hopefully we can get some key dates or some varieties. I'll be right back. All right, in that roll, we did get a lot of teens and some 20s. I had a bunch of 19s that stack right there. Some 29s, some 27s, some 20s, and some 30s, and a couple 36s. But nothing new for the board, and no errors or varieties. So let's get into the next roll, and I will be right back. All right, one more roll to pick for this video. I'm going to go with this one here. And see what we can find. I can peel it open. Okay. We've got some red, so maybe, yeah, we got some memorials. This is likely 50s. Yeah. All right. See if I can't find something. I'll be right back, hopefully. All right, that roll is finished. Nothing really new. I did I set up a bunch of tubes for stuff that potentially could fall over with the time machine running here. Spaceship. So we do have a whole bunch of Wheaties. Still looking to get some new dates on the board. But this is what we have so far. I still have 9 rolls left. 3 more videos. We'll see what we can come across. Please give a thumbs up right down here in the lower left-hand corner. Be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Please hype. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next one.